And and one thing I've noticed is that my son played a lot down at my shop. He actually had his own office, everything, and there was like a checklist that he made on WoW. And me, I was never much of an achiever kind of person. I mean, when it came to Dungeons and Raids, I was like all for that stuff. I mean, the dungeon and the raid to me is just like fun. Even if I'm just barely making the cap to go in there, I just want to do it because it's a challenge for me, especially on hard. But he had all these achievements, and he had them broke up in columns, and he had his main ones what he called priority, and he had his others what he called non-priority. And because I've had so much remorse, so much regret of things I could have done or could have said to my son, I kind of made a vow to myself to finish what my son had done. So I logged on, took over my son's account. Actually, it was my account to begin with, and I started playing. And one of the people that I first started talking to in there, her name was, I ain't gonna give her full name. People he's on the realm that knows her, knows who I'm talking about, was Zeta. And let me tell you something about Zeta. You want to talk about two people arguing button heads? It's a wonder we're not married because we just sound like a damn married couple on that channel and everything else. I mean, we went ape shit on each other a lot. I also get a lot of shit, people saying this, people saying that, and everything. And a lot of times when I was playing, I was just so fucking drunk and everything. It's a wonder I got as many done as I did. Now I did complete all his priorities. Now I'm on his non-priorities, and a lot of it is old content. But you know what? It's World of Warcraft. Old content, new content. Who gives a shit? It's all the same. It's just something fun. That's all it is. Whether it's for transmog or just doing it for shits and giggles. And I did. And there was just a lot of things that I would still love to do. A lot of things I wish I could have done different. And Zeta had came up to me one day and said, "You know what? I know you've been talking. You want to do something for your son, like a memorial or something. I know you have a lot of regret." Well, I can honestly say Zeta's now one of my best friends. And she brought up the YouTube channel thing. She said it'd be a way to express yourself, tell people, about your son, show some clips, on a rare occasion, show them you on your bad days. And I told her no. I said, I'm not going to do a YouTube thing. I'm not going to do that. No, and everything. I said, I can find something. And a month and a half later, another friend of mine, somebody that Zeta doesn't even know, said the exact same thing. So I sat there for about a week pondering on it. And, well, this might actually help me cope a little bit, give back of what I couldn't give or what I didn't give. And this might just be, I don't know. I mean, you guys can watch this if you want. If you don't, your choice. But one of the main reasons I'm making this So you guys knew about my son and all the hearts he's touched, and he had several. I mean, when I took over his character, I mean, the kid had like 2K DPS. As a warrior, I'm going, what the hell? I mean, it was my conclusion that you guys just took him on these raids just because you liked him. Because it sure as hell wasn't his DPS. And it took me a while and everything, and I brought that 2K DPS to where now on a good day he's pulling about 75K. My son didn't play to be the best World of Warcraft player. He didn't play to be the number one on the server. He just liked talking to people. He was a very sociable person. He's always been that way, which drove me up the fucking wall. But, you know, like an old saying goes, it is what it is. That's nothing you really can do about it. Life goes on. And here's another thing, guys. I mean, people can say anything they want about me. I'm to the point in my life, I don't care what people say to me. I did the best I could with what I had. And I've always taught my son to never cheat. I've taught my son to never steal. And I've always told my son until the day he died that if you want something in life, you gotta go out there, grab life by the balls, and you gotta take it. Nothing is given in this world. And when you give your word to somebody, your word is your bond, and your bond is gold, because it's the only thing you really have anymore. And I think I raised my son right through all the arguments, the battles we had. Up until he passed, I think I did a pretty good job being a single parent. I don't really have much. I will say that I am a recovering alcoholic. I do not drink anymore. I got a few friends to thank for that. They had to knock some sense into me. I even spent lots and lots of money just before I understood that what happened wasn't my fault. And I blamed myself for a long time. I always thinking, well, what if I was there? What if this would have happened? He'd still be here. You guys can say what all you want about me. But leave my son out of all of what you say to me. Because he loved you guys. He loved the game. He would get up, go to school, go to work. When work was done, he'd be on this game hours until I had to get on to get off. Now everybody has got to face